football is doing is separating the political elites from the masses. The masses on ground don't care about this surrounding. They want unity, and that's what you see. And then you see a new Africa, and that's what we want.
Whoa, hold on, brother, hold on. Where'd you get that jersey from, man?
Don't worry about that.
Are you even Nigerian? Are you even Evo?
Nah, bro. I just picked this up because it's clean and it look good on me. This is what they call fashion. What you got on, bro? You dress like an uncle.
Brother, this is what we call fashion.
I'm not even Nigerian for real, and I still look better in this than you.
Do me a favor, take that jersey off and give it to the rightful owner, man.
Okay, bro. First off, take your hands off of me. I know it look like you can play football, but let me show you how to box.
Let's do it, Mike Tyson. Show me something.
You deserve it, bro.
Nah. I think we deserve this.
Yeah. Hey. AFCON. It's for us all. Y'all look scary. Like, I'm scared right now, too. Nigga, why would you? I'm in circle all black. I don't know. Got him out here. So you're telling me I got him? Yo, what's good? We at AFCON Christmas. We are exactly 1 week before AFCON takes off in Morocco. And we just decided to unite some of the people in New York City, some of the football fans, the different supporters from different countries, different backgrounds, different races, everything, man. Like, football is just such a big unifier. And so I brought together some fans, and I wanted to ask, like, what is it about football that allows it to unite people from so many different nations, races, backgrounds, everything? Like, tell me, talk to me.
Basically, it's one language. Football is a language. All you have to do is have a ball on your feet and you speak a dozen languages. It's absolutely fantastic, beautiful game. That's all I really got to say, to be honest.
I mean, football is more than just a game. For many, it's a way of life. So how did you see football growing up, and what does it mean for you now?
It's a unifier of cultures, basically. There's a bunch of people that I used to live with that didn't even speak English at all. Like I said, I got a ball on my feet, they had a ball on their feet, we decided to play, and then that's how we spoke. That's how we learned it. They learned English, I learned a little bit of Spanish, and that's the beauty of it.
I mean, for me, football, it's so much more than just a game. I mean, just the culture that comes with it, especially being part Hispanics, it just, I mean, there's so much with this, how much it's brought me back to my people as well with the Hispanic community. It's made me love my culture, love where I come from even more, and just become even more connected with it.
So, as a football fan, what is it like, watching AFCON, being a supporter of AFCON? Do you need to be African to watch AFCON?
I'm literally Polish. I'm Polish, and look at me. I'm wearing Morocco. I support Bayern Munich, and I'm Polish. It doesn't matter as long as you love the beautiful game, as long as you respect the cultures.
Where you don't need to be from there to support it, especially if you support club football. I'm sure you have an African player on your squad, so there's no difference there. You don't need to be African to love the tournament.
Definitely should be considered one of the bigger tournaments, just like the Euros, just like the Copa America, and we're making the right step to that. Lock that in.
So this is AFCON in NYC. The next time you hear from us, it'll be AFCON in Morocco. Viva Maghreb. La, 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 la.
I mean, I see my home country, I see London. Of course, it's not all rainbows and sunshine, but it is, after all, my country and that I deeply love, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make it a better place for me and for my generations to come. What I see is... What do I see? I see diversity in nature and people and languages. I tried living in other places. It was never really the same. There's so many things that I love about it. The sea. I think there's this connection to the sea because I feel like it's always in your kind of field of view. You always see it. It's always in the horizon.
One of the great things about Taghazout is that it's kind of like a meeting point of like different young people from all over the country, with different dreams, different skills, different vibes. We meet all like here, And I've lived in different places. Every time I go to a place, like you go by yourself, like you're new and you need to find, like to create your circle and to do everything yourself. And all the time from that, so everything you learned from your, let's say, like past experience with the cultural conditions and stuff, you go to another place, you need to find again that point of balance. After like changing a place to another, from a place to another, it's a kind of, okay, you have seen like so many humans, even though the circumstances, their circumstances were different, but there was something very in common. Those things are the human things, The other things are just like first sight, like the way they dress, some other, just like norms of the small society, just like a first sight thing. But what's a human is always, like remain the same, like wherever you go. It's a kind of, you also like understand, maybe by that time, what are the things that like you need to worry about when you lose them, and what are the things that are just like I'm just like used to this kind of thing, or I'm just like used to this way to do it like this way, So, yeah. And of course, between all of these versions, sometimes like you ask yourself like, how, I was really not thinking that it's this way, but it turned out to be like not frightening, not anything. Maybe when you were in high school, like last year high school, there was like a lot of stress, like over, okay, would I pass the exam and blah 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 blah, and then okay, you passed it, and now when you will see like other, like three years younger than you, they're living the same thing, man. The same thing, the same stress, and the same like, what the fuck? No, should I go to university or should I go there or there? No, it's the same thing happening, like repeating again. It's just the same. That's why I say,
What does it mean to be human?
I think to be human is to understand yourself and have the ability to see yourself and the others.
So what?
And to be human is to always have the courage to face that, and to accept what's true in it, even though you don't like it, and neglect or ignore the stuff that does not work, even if you like it. So I think this will make you see, for example, like why people are the way they are, and you will see how you like you are all connected on the same points, just like same humans. Like you have like 6 aspects: physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual, social, financial. Everybody has a body. They need to eat, they need to drink, they need to, sleep, do sport, I don't know, anything that is physical. Emotional, we all have emotions, we all feel like afraid, we feel loved, we feel, I don't know, different emotions, we all feel the same. So maybe about different, concepts, but maybe for me, like love is football. For some other people, like chocolate. So if I get, for example, like annoyed when my football is not there, I understand somebody, for example, who is upset because his chocolate is not there. So it's the same sentiment, but just, like a different container. Spiritual, yeah, we all have those questions like beyond what's physical, what do we do here? Because it's not physical, it's not something that you can measure. So what do we do here? Why life is the way it is, etc. Like any question that is not like physical. Financial, yes, we as humans we all need, some money to survive, something to run our lives with. So we're all the same, basically we're all the same. So it's just like the container that is different from like a person to another. And I think to be human is to really like be able to see yourself in the others, and to live and to always, like to not ignore to not ignore like those big questions. If a question is there, it's there, and the answer also is there. You just need to look for it. What does it mean to be in Morocco? Yeah.
It's organized, beautiful chaos.
Nu, dragă, stai să vezi că ăștia o să se lase singure și eu cad.
Bouge, putain Maxence, on s'est entouré.
Football in general, for Moroccans or for us, is part of who we are since I was a kid. Growing up in a little village by the desert, the biggest thing that is near the village is this football field, which is just literally it's made out of dirt, and there are like 2 big pools, and it's so huge and vast that as kids we were playing like 15 or 20 against 15 or 20, and we throw rocks and balls and just get to learn a little bit about it. And it was the main thing. And at the entrance of the beginning of every season, we'd have a football tournament. We get other villages, like other teams from the other villages coming to our field because our field was kind of the biggest. We were not kind of like taught football, or neither the culture of football, or how did it start, or where did it come from. But we brought up to life, and we saw it there. And football is so deeply rooted in us. In our holy month, which is Ramadan, as Muslims, in every town and city and neighborhood, there is a football tournament. do it before breaking the fast, like 1 or 2 hours before breaking the fast. And it's so fun, like you get people like, you know, older people, kids, men, women.
I did a video! Hey, welcome to Morocco!
And everyone there, you know, with their chairs, you know, and those little fields, and people getting, you know, their shirts on and out. Outfits, and you just get ready, and everyone is cheering their neighborhood. We have like neighborhood teams, and the people are so hyped. The people bring dates with them because that's the main way we break the fast, and people play a match for like 1 hour, like 1.5 hours. Then everyone goes to pray, and then they go home for their big feast. So it's a combination of culture, tradition, religion, harmony, yet sport. And there's a lot of connection in it, and there's a lot of community sense, and wow, that's such a huge impact.
Oh shit, they got dumb players, bro, what the frick, bro? Squad! Yo, it is mental, though.
I actually didn't think of it, but realizing now, one of my best things that I was used to watch is that Ramadan tournaments, and I participated in it also when I was younger. It was tough though, but it was so fun, and one of my biggest memories. Thank you for reminding me of this, man. Wow. Yeah. Football. It's within us. That's the only way I'd say it, actually. Football is something that we do unconsciously. And that's strong, actually. Thinking of it. Wow. Spend so much time. Wow. I love football. I really do. Thank you. To be honest, as Moroccans, we kind of hot-temper people. We have a lot of fire in us. And there's a lot of pride too, so you can imagine, we wanted to win. We're super competitive, and the drive, the fire to win was crazy. I've hurt myself so much, but I've hurt few people in the field. I think is the enemies you make that they became friends. That's what I love the most about it, because they last longer. Because we are all different, but our differences is what makes us special and what makes us, I would say, what aligns us more and what makes us more interesting. Otherwise, we would be boring. If you're from a different ethnicity than being a white person, if you're African, if you're Asian, if you're Muslim, if you're Arab, if you're Amazigh, you're looked at differently than the norm, you know, and it's not, but who sets the norm? What is normal, what is not? So I kind of like grew up with that thinking, you know what I mean? And with those insecurities, because it's an insecurities that have been brought into us in a way that we didn't know how to handle it, or like we didn't know what's wrong or right. And I also looked at myself as, I wouldn't say it in a hard way, ugly, but I've never seen myself worthy enough, you know, for big things, or like quite handsome enough, or like for the worldwide standards, or smart enough on that. It's all wrong, because I am, you know, and everyone as all of us as humans are all equal, and you know, it depends. It's always based on competence, you know, no matter what's your color, your ethnicity, your religion, or what you believe in. If you're competent to do something, I believe you have the right to do it. Men, women, or like however you identify. So it's such a shame how the media, you know, I would say manipulate certain parties in life or societies. But yeah, I think we should spread more awareness about it. But when I moved into the coastline, which is this area here, you know, I was kind of different. You know, I was literally in my neighborhood, I was the darkest boy. And yes, you know, you get bullied, you know, you get called names. There was a bit of racism that was happening. It made me a little bit insecure when I was young and didn't like myself at all, didn't like my afro hair, didn't like many things about myself. But I think, you know, self-esteem gets better the older you get, the more understanding and aware of who you are, and the more confident you get in life, and the more you accept your differences and how special you are. Today I would say proudly that I'm proud also to be a person of color and to be black. I think I'm dark, I would say. I cannot be called fully black, but I would love to. And there's a lot of beauty in it, you know. This is what you get, a sexy, handsome and a lot of confidence and attitude. So why not? Yeah, but that racist era was kind of tough for me as a kid, but I'm over it. Drop the mic.
For me, Algeria, football is respect, is to be honest. Today our team was out of the game, we lose. This is the football. Always we are behind our team. We will never ever keep our team away. Like in Liverpool they say, you will never walk alone. Even Algeria, we are behind. We are behind Algeria until we die.
And look around you, what do you see? Anywhere there are a community of Nigerians, you find love, you find passion, you find honesty, and you find pure emotion. That's why I love Nigeria. That's what it means to be a Nigerian. That's why everything we may go through, from our politicians, from the people higher up, look at this. Look at the passion. Look at the drive of the people. We stayed, we fought, and we conquered. Let's go, Nigeria. Let's
What of these should I get?
Like, look around, the vibes are crazy. And just football has brought all of Morocco together recently. Like, I personally have spent so many good times with my family, because when there's a match on, we all get together. People who don't know anything about football, my aunts who are like 80 years old, they don't know anything about football, they don't know the players. But suddenly they get so passionate about this. And it's just such good times. Like, over the World Cup, obviously that was such a, like, journey going through that. It's like so many emotions, roller coasters, that it brings people together, you know? When you're like sad and you're mad and you're crying and you're happy and then whatever, like going through that kind of roller coaster really, really brings people together. Morocco is a football country. Everyone plays football on the streets and stuff, and it just brings everyone together. Like, even if you don't know football, you love the players. Everyone's obsessed with Hakimi, even my grandma who doesn't know anything about football. She doesn't even know how to touch a ball, you know? But she's obsessed with him. Because it's just like a game with no language, no barriers, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a game. Everyone has 2 feet. Well, not everyone, but you know, most people have 2 feet, and they can just unite through that. So I love that. I really see the like how united we are as a whole country, like a whole continent. You know, like I'm glad to be part of Africa right now. Seeing all my Senegalese brothers, especially, because people don't realize when Morocco and Senegal are like this, you know. And yeah, like Algeria, for example, you know, I'm sure you know about the beef, Morocco, Algeria, right? Yeah. But now even with football, I'm seeing Algerian flags everywhere. Like, you can see some flags right now, and I'm glad. Like, it's a good time.
So what I found particularly interesting is that the Moroccans were also, some of them were siding with Algerians to support their win in that match, which is something that is unheard of in the political space. You will not even see Algeria and Morocco seeing eye to eye as politicians. So what football is doing is separating the political elites from the masses. The masses on ground don't care about this Sahrawi. They want unity, and that's what you see. They meet in the match and they're all championing for each other's neighbors. But at the political space, these people don't see eye to eye. So football can start bringing these masses together, and over time create that, turn that moment into a momentum, and then we see a new Africa, and that's what we want, where we are not seeing a revolutionary coming to change Africa, but we're just doing it from the ground up through sports and other access and other means.
Yeah.